What if changing a hard drive was easy and satisfying? I designed a screw, but inside this screw there's a motherboard, an M.2 SSD, magnets, and a USB-C connection. I wanted to rethink the process of changing the hard drive, but also have a possibility to open the tube easily in case of overheating. That is the main complaint I had on other designs, and it made me think about something new for this case. It hasn't been easy to design, as I wanted it to be as satisfying as possible and locked in place once closed. I first found a little motherboard that is USB 3.2 Gen 2, compatible with NVMe SSDs with a theoretical speed of 20 gigabits per second. That is enough in most cases and perfect for my use. I wanted a cable that was not too long for an external SSD, so I bought the Cable Matters USB 4 30 centimeters long. I think the cable is faster than the motherboard in terms of data rate, so it won't limit the speed. I'll put the links in the description. If you didn't do it yet, you can subscribe to follow the next projects. There are many more to come. Thank you. The tolerance on the first design was not quite enough yet. I needed to push the screw by hand, and even if it works, that was not what I wanted. On the second iteration, I found the perfect diameter by reducing the tolerance. The screw fell by itself, and this is I wanted. Now I need to incorporate magnets inside the tube and the screw while not being visible at all. I made a pause on the slicer to make sure I can put the magnet just before the last layer. And it works. Now the tube and the screw fit perfectly themselves, and they click when you drop the screw even at the horizontal. And most important, when returned, the screw stays in place. For the last step, I worked on the design and the sound, and found in this process that matte PETG reduces noise compared to normal glossy filament. I tried to change layer height, but I found that standard 0.2 millimeters was just fine. Just listen to the difference. Now it's time to put the inserts in the plastic. There are 3 for the motherboard and 1 for the SSD. Once all is finished, I can place the motherboard and screw it to the main part. It fits just fine and has been designed to be as tiny as possible to reduce the main length of the case. I want to show you the speeds you can get from this system, and depends on how the charge you will transfer, you can let it open or close, no problem. I tested it close for a long time and it didn't melt. The melt is what comes a lot in the comments, but I can assure you that you will not have problem with that. I hope you enjoyed that video. I really like the design, and it takes a lot of time to design such a thing, so let me know in the comments what you think about it, and see you soon for the next project.